That was Nacho 64 from the Nintendo 64's public domain collection, available now from your local Emu Paradise. ISO Zone. Shit. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Mascot Fridays. We're gonna get to some mascots here in a minute, but I got a couple things to do at the top of the show. First, I want to test for timing, so let's do that.
Okay.
If you tuned into our Hyperscan stream, timing was a little bit wonky. That's probably because I was switching between multiple inputs like an idiot, so now it's time to fix my mistakes. Alright, down, up, down, up? How's that? Okay, you said it's back at 850, right?
Mhm.
That is right on the money.
Perfect.
Now, before we start with tonight's festivities, I want to show you the rejected beta version of what was going to be tonight's intro.
I love this demo so much.
There just wasn't enough content for it to be a full pre-show, but happy birthday, Steve. Steve.
This is my favorite demo. Guess whose birthday it is.
Happy birthday, Steve! Lucky Steve from, what is that, Norway? He was born on the 21st night of September, the most blessed day. And happy birthday to him.
Yes, we love you, Steve, and we're very happy at your birthday.
Goodbye. See you. But wait, it's not over. Hang on. Just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Any minute now. Hold up. There he is.
Yeah, man of the hour, Steve. 24 years.
24-year-old Steve. And what's that zooming in from the right? Well, it's his beloved country's flag.
He loves that flag.
Look, he's thinking about it right now.
Oh, love the flag. Flag fan here, Steve.
And that's the entirety of Steve's
Yes.
birthday demo. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Steve was 24 when this PD-ROM was originally created, so now he's in the grave.
Danny, no, he's not in the grave.
No, he's still alive, and he's now 95 years old. Welcome, everyone, to Mascot Friday, where we think about mortality. With Steve, our friend.
It's the Danish flag, by the way, so a lot of
Oh, Danish, damn it!
a
I
lot
got
of
it wrong.
Swedish and Danish people are really mad at me.
Okay, you can all unite in your hatred of me for not knowing your flags. I'm sorry.
Yeah, throw your army's knives at me.
Hey, do you know what the Texas flag looks like? I think not.
I know what it
Getting
looks
things off to a nice combative start.
like. Great.
Alright, so we're doing it. This is a 3D edition of Mascot Friday, which, if you're new to the series, it's a series where we rank and play every mascot platformer ever made. Recently we started up 3D platformers, and this is our first time doing the N64 with 3D platformers. The 3D platformer system, they called it. Though, believe it or not, I actually had trouble putting together the list. There's only, at most, a couple of dozen 3D platformers. The N64, bizarrely enough, is mostly sports games and wrestling games. What's going on over there?
Chat's talking about what the Texas flag is, and it's a Confederate flag with truck nuts, a gun, the Arby's logo.
Okay, I unsubscribed from this discussion.
Okay.
So we polled our Twitter followers earlier today, also our followers. They said they wanted to see, more than anything else, Blues Brothers 2000.
Yes, this game's... Oh, I'm excited.
We'll also see Gex 64 and Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, so there's at least one good game in there. It's Blues Brothers 2000. Let's get right to it.
That's great.
Oh, me, oh my. And doing his usual shtick of doing the everyman's playthrough, it's Alex.
It's
Alex,
a good shtick.
play us some Blues Brothers 2000.
I'm sorry.
What have you done to the chat?
I have a picture of the world's worst Funko Pop in front of me.
Oh, you do. Get that off your screen. Unless you want him to inspire you.
I do. It's Mickey as a gamer.
All right,
as a Funko Pop.
So right away, you know things aren't right. This is published by Titus Entertainment, developed by Player One, the developer of the famous Superman 64. Believe it or not, it does have a bunch of music, including Maybe I'm Wrong by John Popper. Well, if they're going to include one song from the soundtrack, it might as well be John Popper's track.
Oh, I don't want to get popped.
Oh, don't get popped, everyone. Yep, that's the Player One logo. They of Superman 64 fame. Weirdly, right before the show, I found out someone had uncovered a long-lost PS1 version of Superman 64, just called Superman. I saw that literally like 2 minutes ago, so immediately after the stream, I'm going to have to research that. Hopefully we'll play that on a later stream. But following up on Superman 64...
Hey? Multiplayer? Huh?
I think it's just the rhythm game that's multiplayer.
Oh, fuck that. Oh, we'll continue without saving.
Oh man, the title screen is Respect. Rest in peace, Aretha. Damn.
Oh, this sucks.
You deserve better than this.
Okay, time to go to prison. Toilet prison.
Yep, that's what it says. Toilet prison.
Or I could go to Chicago. No, I'm in prison. I need to repent for my crimes.
So this game upsets me on multiple levels. First of all, it's based on Blues Brothers 2000, which, if you've never seen it, is a trivial hack of a sequel to the all-time classic Blues Brothers. First movie, super great. Second movie, well...
Look at him!
Well. You start off getting a message from Kathy Bates herself, Sister Mary Stigmata, and you gotta take care of Buster, the littlest Blues Brother. Unfortunately, you're in prison, so that's kind of a problem.
I don't know why I got the giggles tonight, but this is
bad.
Uh-huh.
I should note this is an RGB modded N64, so we're getting maximum quality out of this game.
Quality in quotes here. Alright, we got 25 bits from Electric Boogaloo, and Player One also made Robotron X 64. Blue Sky Software was the devs behind the canceled PS1 Superman game.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to dig into that.
Yeah, it would. It'll be released today. Oh.
The Evil Warden. That's what we call him, the Evil Warden.
Good luck!
Oh, what fell out of my pocket? Must have been my giant key.
Oh, God.
I really don't like Blues Brothers 2000, the movie. I saw it in the theater. Half the movie takes place in a strip club, and I saw it with my mom.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
We were both big fans of the original Blues Brothers, and oh man, what a disappointment. It's like they just tried to retread the entire first movie, but they did everything bad. And it has a weirdly sexual nature to most of it, like, there's a strip club for the first thing, and then there's a song about being a sex phone call person.
Yeah, a sex line operator.
Yeah, a sex line operator.
Ugh.
It really does not mesh with the Blues Brothers purity in my mind. They remain
Where's
pure.
the ball? Okay.
Oh my god, Trough of Luxury reveals that Dan Aykroyd asked John Belushi's brother Jim Belushi to be in it, and he turned him down. Whoa, Jim Belushi turning something down. I saw today that he is now the proud owner of a weed dispensary. Good job, Jim Belushi. He developed special Belushi strains of weed now.
Help me. So that's my prison cell.
Well, okay, we might as well talk about the game. So you're Elwood, you gotta get out of jail. And what that amounts to is just going through all these little distinct areas and accomplishing various inane tasks. Mostly about finding notes and keys.
Why do these guys want to beat me up?
Once again, tonight is the big debut of the N64 for 3D platformer Mascot Friday, and the first game we're playing is Blues Brothers 2000. It is all uphill from here. I should note the two games that got the least amount of votes in that poll were Banjo-Kazooie and Super Mario 64.
Yeah, for everyone who voted on Mario 64, thank you for trying.
Maybe you can beat up these guys. Maybe you can stomp on them. Can you punch?
No, wrong button!
Wow, don't push that button. Okay, yeah, you can punch.
Wow, one hit. Huh? I don't actually believe you would be able to do that.
Smeb says this brings back memories of playing depressingly bad N64 platformers. Same.
Hey, no, don't hurt me.
For a while,
I'm a nice man!
For a while, every week we'd go to Blockbuster and just rent a terrible new N64 platformer. You gotta solve the puzzle.
The puzzle sucks!
Alright, knock him down and then do a stomp.
And for activating floor buttons, huh?
What song is this? This sounds familiar. Oh, you can fit in the vents. Dominic White remembers the DOS Blues Brothers game. Let me tell you about all the Blues Brothers games I played. There's the NES one, which is really bad. The Super Nintendo one, where the Blues Brothers eat cake and become giant muscle men for some reason. Yeah, they shred their shirts and they got these huge ripped muscles after they eat cake. That was also by Titus. For some reason, Titus was all about that Blues Brothers license, even when Blues Brothers 2000 wasn't a thing. Have you ever played a game before, Alex?
You know I have! All of these... This is just really difficult. I don't know what it fucking
Punch
is.
Punch and stomp.
How do I fucking stomp?
Z button.
Hey, I got one up.
That's good.
Hey. These moves are very cumbersome.
So I guess they would just assume that N64 players had played Mario 64, but in this case, you see what happens when that's not the case. You don't really know to use that stomp, just instinctively. You have to have some experience with Mario 64. That's good hit detection. Apparently you can't hit him from behind.
Yeah, a lot of one-ups. That's nice. You... I'm in hell, Danny.
Yeah.
No! Fuck!
Well, now you gotta kill them all again.
No, they don't respawn, thank you.
This is just the first room of a giant prison world, I should note. Wow, it's sure giving you a shit ton of one-ups.
Giant prison world, I love. The cults, fucking...
Oh yeah!
2000.
Yeah, so Super Mario 64 starts you off in front of the fantastical Princess Peach's castle. You go inside where there's all kinds of reality-defying shit. There's just all sorts of bizarre enemies and creatures you encounter. And this game starts in a prison.
Well, I killed all the guys.
Not even the Mushroom Kingdom prison, just like a regular-ass prison.
I would love if Mushroom Kingdom just one day just started in front of the...
Can you stomp on that?
Maybe.
You can also crawl into the vents.
What crawl was that? I tried. Maybe... Ah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. And you may have already... Oh yeah, okay, do that. Stomp that.
There's one.
Boing. I can't really tell you if this plot is better or worse than the actual Blues Brothers 2000. Would I have rather the beginning of the movie take place in a gray prison? Maybe? Might have been an improvement. Teasel asks, why does the Blues Brothers have the same moves as Mario? Well, this is Titus, and Titus does not have much imagination. That was a cool slide.
It was. Yeah.
Can you solve the puzzle? You did it. You unlocked the magic button. How you liking this camera? Okay.
Why did I free the warden? Fucking...
It's a cop generator. Destroy it.
Do I have to beat up him or what? Okay. I shouldn't get too angry.
Refraku says this feels incredibly joyless. Well...
Also, look at how much bigger he is than me.
That's a good way of putting it. There's just something
Hitting
depressing
me.
about these super bad games, where even the developers didn't like making them. A long time ago, there was an article in EGM where they sourced an unnamed developer from an unnamed development company who worked on an unnamed project. And if you look between the lines and connected the dots, it was actually written by someone who worked on Blues Brothers 2000. And they go on to state that the license was terrible. This actually came out years after Blues Brothers 2000 hit the theaters. Like, it was after home video release, after the TV release. It missed everything. So it was irrelevant. It was something the developers weren't interested in and didn't have a budget for. And yet Titus said, no, make that Blues Brothers game. This is important to the president of Titus or something, I don't know.
Titus loves the shit out of the Blues Brothers.
No, we released 5 or 6 failures of Blues Brothers games. The 7th one, this is it.
Okay.
This is gonna be the Mario 64 of Blues Brothers games.
Understandable. Fucking don't say, okay.
Blab. Yes, that was the Slim Jim man. Eat me!
Sorry to everyone who's a huge fan of, whatchamacallit.
The Blues Brothers?
I was gonna say Blues Brothers 2000 for the,
There are no fans of Blues Brothers 2000.
There's gotta be.
You have to hit both buttons?
Oh my... Of course. This is timed, I'm going to walk backwards into hell. Oh, there we go.
Hey!
This prison is very poorly built and designed.
It's a prison designed by Dr. Robotnik.
Ah!
Dan Aykroyd is the only fan of Blues Brothers 2000. Dan Aykroyd's a fan of a lot of things. The Supernatural, UFOs, Crystal Skull vodka. Yeah, we definitely did say that simultaneously without prompting. That is why we are married.
Okay. I believe in freeing all prisoners, yes. Okay.
Mad Maram, yes, this is what private prisons are like.
This is Stop it! Stop it! Okay, I'll free you, I promise.
They just got all these contracts from a bunch of different companies, like the Laser Barrier Company.
Oh, I hate that.
The Electrified Floor Company. The Skeletonized Dan Aykroyd Foundation.
Everyone loves... Listen, there's nothing people like more than skeletonizing Dan Aykroyd. Oh my god, I mean...
You didn't even know you were getting into this. You've played this before.
I have.
It's been a very, very long time since Alex and I have played this game. Way back in the day, believe it or not, a few months after this was released, you could get it at GameStop for under $10, and that's what my brother did. We did own a legit cart of Blues Brothers 2000.
Did I get the key there? There's the key.
Hey, there you go.
Let's free that guy.
And it's worth experiencing just to see how dire it is, because... I don't know. Games are bad. They're often funny bad, or at least enjoyable in some kind of way, but there's just something about the drabness of the graphics that makes this a real chore. Like, and you're in a prison, so it feels like punishment. What are we being punished for? It could be anything.
The Blues Brothers 2000. Okay. I gotta win the Battle of the Bands. God, this is so depressing, though.
I know.
Oh, cool.
You like Bust a Move? You're gonna like this. Now you're jamming.
Cool.
You want to hand over control?
Not yet. I need a
You've done a really good job so far. You've gotten further than most people ever have in this game.
I don't know what I have to prove, but I have something to prove. After this part, I'll hand it over to you. How's that?
Okay, sounds good.
Sorry to everyone tuning in and watching this. This game is...
This looks like the perfect trap for Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I remember this was where I stopped playing the game because I thought it was too fucking bullshit.
Well, now you get to try again.
Right, I do. I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm gonna hand this right back over to you.
Dog IRL, what if the prison was the whole game? No, unfortunately after this, there's a whole bunch of different levels that take place in the city and other places. I don't know, I've never seen them.
I have to guide prisoners to...
Oh yeah, this. This is great because you can't control the camera angle, and you can't really make out where people are, what they're doing. It looks like he's just walking in place. Maybe you push up instead?
Okay.
Oh, he moves the opposite way, you tell him to, because he's crazy, you see.
Close enough. Come on.
This, well, this sure is a kind of gameplay.
Needle right in the bone.
Yep. Welcome to Needle Boner Prison.
I hate this.
Now push him up. Yeah, there you go. This is for real. People made this. They didn't want to make it, but they had to. Sorry, Elwood.
The fuck did I do wrong? Oh, there's a timer. You've got to be kidding me.
Some people have lost sight of what it is you're supposed to do. Look, you gotta guide the straitjacketed prisoners to the nurse who injects them with a giant needle, and in order to do that, you step on this Milton Bradley looking device on the floor there. Except they move the opposite way of what you want them to, because that's fun. Get an input saying you gotta use the diagonals.
Honestly.
Oh, you almost got this.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Up,
No, it's
up,
cool,
up,
it's cool.
up, up.
Up. I'm cool, I'm cool. That's right.
Wow, somehow you did it.
Ugh. I told you I had something to prove. And I proved it. Now it's your turn!
Well, now it's time for your medicine, Elwood. Alex handed the controller over to me. Good job, Alex. You
You're
seriously
welcome.
did amazing for this game. Oh, man. Well... Don't be stubborn, Elwood. Oh, we gotta get that injection from the crazy nurse. Let's see what you can do. You can jump, you can dive in midair, you got this punch. Remember in Blues Brothers 2000 when Elwood beat up that nurse?
That was a little risque, honestly. But, you know, it was pretty graphic the way they had her, like, inject that giant needle into Elwood's ass.
Yeah, that seems kind of unnecessary to me. That was back before the ESRB, though. Oh, I got jumping shoes. Born in Chicago, that's what this song is. I was trying to think of it. Yeah, to its credit, this game does use music from the two movies, and some of them are even recognizable. Gotta say, Blues Brothers 2000 soundtrack, easily the best part of the movie. No contest. They did at least nail the music, for the most part.
Blues Brothers 2000 was a lot like Jacob's Ladder, says Smibs.
It really was, yeah.
Game over, Danny. You should try a different level. Please don't try
Yeah,
that level.
yeah, let's do that. What you want? This game ain't got it.
Bye, Toilet Prison. Hello, Chicago!
Play a ditty in the Windy City. Well, it won't let me select it, but I do know there is a level select code, so I'm gonna
Alright.
look that up. What's y'all's favorite Blues Brothers 2000 memory while I look this up?
I like the respect sequence from the original. Oh, I like, I hate Illinois Nazis, and then they just, like, run them over. That part kicks ass.
That was cool.
That part kicks, like, a lot of ass. I like when Carrie Fisher is trying to murder, them. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And I like when they drive through the mall. Everyone's telling me that's from the first movie. I know. My favorite part of the sequel was like the Blues Brothers baby, that one child. I mean, that was
Buster,
I guess.
Oh man. Well, it looks like I was wrong. I was actually thinking of a Game Shark code, and we can't really use a Game Shark, so back to level 1 with us.
Back to prison for Danny.
Back to prison for you, Elwood. It's okay, I'll do a speed run. We gotta play a little bit more of this, because people submitted the most votes for this game. This is what the people wanted to see. And you got to give the people what they want.
Arnold Rimmer's favorite moment was when Blues Brothers 2000 was over at Creed.
Uh-huh. It did end with a massive police car chase, but even that fell short of the original Blues Brothers.
Shaxford says, I liked when the other Blues Brothers flew to Paris and forgot Buster Blues all alone at home.
Ah!
Goodbye, Gamer Mickey. What does Buster look like? Blues, I forgot how fucking... the Blues Brothers 2000 poster. I gotta share that.
Oh yeah, they all look really cool on that poster.
Looks so fucking cool.
Here's how you beat this part. Okay.
So you kick the other prisoner's ass, and you stomp on them.
Yeah, it's hard here in prison. Does the dive actually do any damage? Did that do any damage, even though I was right next to that guy?
It does not do any damage. The dive is useless.
Well, that's great.
25 bits from Electric Boogaloo that says, I should mention that Player One also made an N64 action game based on the live-action Hercules show. We played that,
Oh, we did play that, yeah.
Yeah.
Hercules, The Legendary Journeys. It weirdly felt like Ocarina of Time, like they were directly trying to ape that game, but with Kevin Sorbo. Hey, remember all the 1-ups it gave you?
That was cool.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, sorry, babe.
It recognizes I'm the superior player, so it knows I don't need them. Okay, you can move the camera with the C buttons. Oh, and there's a first-person view.
Just what you want. Alright, you gotta do these in order. There you go. Sasquatch, that sounds like a very cursed Discord. They're in a Discord with remote from Blues Brothers 2000. Which?
What's the emote? I gotta know.
We gotta know.
I gotta know.
We gotta know. As Blues Brothers 2000 fans.
I am a fan. My dad owned Blues Brothers on Laserdisc. That movie's so long that the car chase at the end takes up an entire Laserdisc on its own.
Holy shit!
You have to swap discs.
Oh my god!
It is a very long movie.
Rev Ragu says this game is just a fucking void, and that's true.
This game is a crying shame.
I recommend the original movie, Dog IRL. It's, again,
It's so good. It holds up. I don't even care. No argument.
It does, again, it features a line, I hate Illinois Nazis, and then the Blues Brothers just run over a bunch of Nazis while everybody cheers.
Yeah.
So, just in case you've got that feeling in your heart, it's fun to watch.
If you're unfamiliar with the Blues Brothers, they're pretty much criminals, but with a strong moral core. If that makes any sense.
No, it's a common, yeah. The criminal with the heart of gold, yeah.
What? Didn't you get like a music note or something from him? Oh, you get to go in here. Okay. Maybe kids today wouldn't get the Blues Brothers.
Sasquatch says the emote is John Goodman dancing where it's John Goodman dancing where he goes, "It's gonna be a wing dang doodle tonight." Oh, bless.
That's good. Time to punch some back. Love that Elwood 3-hit combo. Directly inspired by Mario 64, I assume.
Sorry. Lab said I was going to say I like the part in Blues Brothers 2000 when the meteor started falling, but then I realized I was thinking about the Disney movie Dinosaurs from the year 2000. I saw that!
Yep, easy mistake to make.
I saw that goddamn movie in theaters. Guess what?
Is it bad?
I remember being exceedingly poor. That's awful.
I've seen a couple movies like that. Really, the worst thing a movie can be is boring, because then it's just a waste of your time. I guess Blues Brothers 2000 was bad in a memorable kind of way, especially so if you've seen and liked the first movie, because it kind of just takes a giant dump all over it. It's them saying, let's just do all that stuff all over again, but not as good this time. Of course, fans were divided over the opening 3-hour sequence in the prison. I don't know, I thought it was important for the development of John Goodman's character.
Video Game King, yeah, there's a real void period in the 2000s regarding Disney animated films. You got that cow movie, like you got Home on the Range, you got Dinosaur, you got fucking Chicken Little.
Oh yeah, Chicken Little.
Just a real
intellectual void.
I feel like such a dipshit saying the intellectual void of the Disney animation era of the early 2000s.
Here's a real helpful move that's unintuitive. Centering the camera. That's kind of important, to establish a big line in front of you to make it easier to progress. To do that, you hold Z and push down C. It just told me that in one of these tutorials.
Nice!
Most games would make that a single button press, but I'm not player one. Oh, I gotta unlock the exit. Where is it? Hey, you beat this part. Where is it?
This part?
Yeah.
Well, it was...
Oh, I gotta talk to that guy. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta talk to him and leave that way.
This is a side quest, I guess you could say. People really wanted to see this. Okay, I like that he has a pick in his afro. That's good.
Rational Jack says, is it true, in fact, that Danny and Alex are on a mission from God? Yes.
Yes, we are. God told us to rank all the Mascot platformers.
God, please give me better plans.
Hey, God's plan. Imagine Drake just shrugging his shoulders, being like, God's plan. Okay, now I get to do the fun part. You know how Banjo-Kazooie had those parts where it's all like, oh, guide this tiny alligator to the big alligator or something? It had mini games like this where it kind of, adds some variety to the gameplay. This isn't really a fun concept here. You gotta get these crazed inmates to be injected with a giant needle. For kids.
For the children. Sorry to be this good, this game sucks so fucking.
It does. Weirdly, I think Blues Brothers 2000 was rated PG-13, whereas the original was R, and I'd feel worse about showing people Blues Brothers 2000.
Honestly, I think Blues Brothers 2000, I definitely think children should not watch that as much as...
I would show kids the original, hell yeah.
Depends on how old they are, but yeah, fuck it.
It's got some good lessons. Run over Nazis, save the orphanage.
And it's weird that the movie from the 70s is way less horny than the modern one.
80s.
80s, sorry.
I think it's 80 or 81.
Well, I always thought it was the 70s. But there was like a bunch of really weird, horny kids movies in the early 2000s. Like, no, Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, I
and
get you.
The Grinch too. The Grinch had some, not as bad as Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat was kind of just. I usually don't give a shit, but I was just like, could you make this movie a little less horny? I kind of fucking hate this.
His hat gets an erection.
I hate that fucking movie.
And then he meets Paris Hilton. Fuck. Okay, well, we got one more life to do this. I totally got it this time. Got her.
Congrats.
And I got a 1-up, so we're in good shape here.
Dominic White says, like I said, this is Banjo-Kazooie in hell.
Banjo and Kazooie go to prison.
Thank you, Smebs, for the image of Jim Belushi's weed vault.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's the one I saw earlier today. He uses the Sega font, which just makes it even more surreal and hilarious.
I don't know what this year is other than hell.
This is the year where everything stops making sense. The first 3D platformer we play for N64 is Blues Brothers 2000. Jim Belushi's running a weed dispensary.
Oh, I've been saying starting soon forever. I am so sorry.
Alex.
I got distracted by Sweden? I almost wrote in Blues Sweden.
Blues Sweden.
I only knew that because chat, bless you, someone in chat mentioned it, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I wish it was still starting.
Well, the lunch lady's gone nuts, and she's gonna start cooking our band members, so we better do something about this.
Fucking no! I will not abide by Blues Brothers vor on my stream.
Well, good news, she's going to cook and eat Elwood as well.
Okay, cool. Alright.
So to beat her, you gotta stomp on the lunch trays.
Alright.
Yep, it's concentration, but with lunch trays. In a hell prison, where you're going to be eaten. So you think this isn't so bad, there's like 6 trays here. Well, look over here.
Cool. So you're in hell. I'm in hell.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you to Arcade Punk Animal for renewing their subscription. They've been subscribed for 3 months. Thank you.
Nice, thank you.
Sorry that you're doing it during this show.
I'm sorry it's under these circumstances.
This. Oh my god! I swear we've been playing this for like way longer than we have. I'm like, we must have been playing this for an hour 30. I checked the time. It's like.
Bam! Pow! Blues Brothers aren't for kids anymore. Yeah, so you match up the sound effects, and that hurts the lady.
Well, people are letting us know we've ruined their weekend. So.
Your weekend hasn't even started yet. It can only get better from here. Look at it that way. Think of all the time you're going to spend this weekend not looking at or playing Blues Brothers 2000.
Smep says it's like I rented this and just brought it home. Also, to all subscribers, we have a new emote of God waving high if you want to try it.
Yeah, give him a shot. And let me know if it looks good. It was trouble. Alex went through a lot of effort scaling that thing down to the smallest size, so
yeah.
If it can't be red, let us know and we'll reconfigure it.
Yeah, if it looks like crap, I'll change it.
Otherwise, we might actually do a few more GAW emotes, saying various other things like butt wheat. That's his famous catchphrase.
It appears, let me see how it looks on the... It doesn't look that bad. It looks a little weird on stream, maybe, but it looks good in the chat, and I think it looks okay. But if y'all, again, we love our subscribers, and if
we do this for you, so...
I feel like Andrew WK at the Calving of the Juggalo screaming, "This is for you." But yeah, no, if you prefer something else, let me know on Twitter, the Discord, or just whisper me. Look at all those guys.
Alright, well, we freed our bandmate, but we need his guitar. Lunch Lady apparently wasn't killed. Maybe she'll come back later. I hope. Ugh. Hey, there's a riot going on in cell block number 9. See, that would be relevant to the Blues Brothers, but of course they didn't make that joke.
So are you freeing the prisoners?
Well, they're kind of just... Okay, that guy's attacking me, but then he jumped to his death. Holy shit, this game is a nightmare. How did I never notice? Maybe Dan Aykroyd did a script for Blues Brothers 3 where the Blues Brothers go to hell. Oh wait, that was Ghostbusters. They were gonna make that Ghostbusters 3.
Do you think they're ever... I want the one where the Blues Brothers car gets magical powers.
Oh yeah, that was the thing they had to edit out of the movie because originally the script was massive. It was the size of a phone book because Dan Aykroyd wrote it, and he wrote just ridiculous explanations and stuff for plot points that really they were just explainable on their own. Like, if you buy the new director's cut version of the movie on Blu-ray, you'll see a scene where the Bluesmobile gets its powers by being parked next to a generator, implying that it's a magic car.
That is...
Dan Aykroyd thought that was crucial for the movie, but the director disagreed.
Let's see. Worst pitch idea, Ghostbusters Go to Hell, Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian, or Blues Brothers 3.
Oh man, Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian.
I remember hearing about Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian, but I've never read it. I have read that really bad Watchmen script that was floating around for a while, though.
It was revealed this week that Wayne's World 2 was originally a completely different movie until 2 weeks before shooting started.
No fucking way. I haven't seen that.
Mike Myers had to rewrite the entire script over the course of multiple sleepless nights.
Oh, that sucks.
What he wanted to do was do a straight-up shot-for-shot remake of this old comedy that I don't remember the name of, but they didn't end up getting the rights to it, and people got super angry at him for trying. He apparently got yelled at so bad by an executive that he curled up in the fetal position. They were like, no, we didn't get your rights. Fuck you, and you're going to be miserable rewriting this piece of shit movie.
That sucks.
Hollywood's a thing. In the end, Wayne's World 2 turned out okay. I never would have suspected it was like a real shit show of a project.
Speaking of shit shows.
Yeah, this is one of them. I'll get through this prison. The hell prison where you're eaten by the cafeteria lady. I saw that guy with an exclamation mark over his head. Is there stealth in this game?
Yes.
Oh, but why?
It's Blues Brothers 2000, honey.
No, why would you do that? This is a perfectly good game. Why ruin it with stealth?
Just kill my guy.
I was telling Alex earlier today, I have a suggestion for the new Spider-Man game. Whenever Mary Jane pops up and offers to sneak around and look for stuff for you, I want the option to web her to a wall.
Danny!
And for her to never, ever, ever stealth ever again, as long as I live.
Yeah, Danny finished,
I beat Spider-Man, it was good, but I was tired of the stealth. I was so tired.
Also, thank you to our cave friend Krongo for resubscribing. And subscribed for 6 months, thank you.
Nice, thank you. Did I beat it? Oh, it's Super Cop.
Please kill Super Cop.
Oh, no Z targeting. What kind of garbage is this? All right, we gotta kill this guy. So this is the third member of the DK crew, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that. That was... They did that about as badly as they could have.
This whole game is done about as badly.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, like like, I get the gameplay they were going for, but it's just communicated so badly and executed even worse. Like, you can see what they were going for. Oh, it just barely fits together, all these gameplay elements. Oh, God. I got him. What? Oh. Oh, man! The mob kidnapped Buster?
Why would the mob do that? Why would the mob do that? Why does the mob want Buster?
Buster doesn't have any kind of secret or anything. He's just a kid from an orphanage that Elwood has to take care of.
Is it even his child?
No.
You can't convince me he doesn't have some random children, like, everywhere. Come on, they're
That's
Blues
true.
Brothers.
I would like to save my game. Oh, I don't have a controller pack! Well, at least we get to see the next level. Hey, we beat level 1! Oh no, we're still in the prison. Forget I said anything.
Well, at least there's a dumpster, which is cool.
Yeah, that's good. So what are the other just completely worthless, depressing Nintendo 64 platformers that you can think of? I'm thinking stuff like Earthworm Jim 3D. God, I guess nothing really comes to that level where it's just so bad. It makes you sad.
Gex 64, which good, we're playing that soon. So
Wow,
that's cool.
that's a great sign. Gex 64 gotta be better than this, right? It can't be worse.
Tonic Trouble, says Blab.
Ooh, that looked bad. I've never played it, but that looks like it fits the bill.
Soup.
Yeah.
Sweet. Famous, Dan Aykroyd's famous soup.
Dan Aykroyd's famous giant soup. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's finally going.
Turn it up.
Did it go away?
Oh, they stopped singing.
Yeah.
There's some background singers you can very faintly hear.
Okay, when I first played this game, I thought they were saying it's cheaper than Meatballs, and that's what I still think it is.
They're saying it's cheaper to keep her, which is one of the songs in the movie. That's a song about don't divorce your wife because she'll just take all your money. You should just stay married even if you hate her. So what I'm saying is not a great follow-up to the original Blues Brothers. In comparison, the original movie had a song about respecting women. It was called Respect.
It also had a lesson about respecting women when Carrie Fisher tried to kill the Blues Brothers.
Oh, yeah. They reinforced that message throughout. They showed what happens.
I just want more movies where ladies shoot at their ex-boyfriends.
Anyway, the next scene takes place in a sex worker call center.
Oh, God. I hate that fucking movie.
It's shit. I'm just getting mad at it all over again. Here, Elwood pushes a giant switch. It's cheaper than Meatballs.
And no one's talking about Rascal Video Game King.
Rascal's super bad. That's one we still gotta play. Oh, I got a heart container. Damn.
Hey, nice.
Elwood's upgraded.
It's 8:50, Danny.
I guess I should stop.
No,
but
I'm
right at the beginning of I'm right at the end of the level, though.
I was gonna say I'm not telling you to stop. I just want you to know how much you've been tortured by this game.
Yeah. Well, this did win the vote. And I guess it was worth confirming, yeah, this is terrible.
Let's see. Blab mentioned Starshot Space Circus Fever.
Oh, that was on the list. We almost played that.
Glad we didn't. We'll get it played eventually.
Here's what I'm wondering. Riddle me this, Batman. Why is there a giant floating question mark? Even Elwood seems kind of confused.
Yeah, and this chat's been talking about RIP to Rip to fucking Telltale today.
Oh yeah, it was a big shutdown day at Telltale.
I feel bad for the devs though.
That was some shit-tacular management for sure. Okay, so it literally is Bust-A-Move. I did it. Oh, let's go meet Cab. Yeah, Cab Calloway was in this. Ah. Or wait, was he dead by then? I think there was just a character named Cab, come to think about it. Oh no, I don't want to do it again! No, 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 no!
Welcome to hell,
no.
Danny!
Oh no.
Okay, we're starting to see people scream next game. Next game,
Yes!
fail!
Oh man, the game finally made people turn on it. Well,
This is usually
your
Yellow
wish is
did
granted.
that. Oh, thank you,
Your
Danny.
wish is granted. That is
thank
that
you.
is more than enough Blues Brothers 2000. I think I've made enough to make my decision about where to put that.
There's no breaks
In the
this.
toilet, that's where I put it.
Please free us!
Alright, next up is a much better game, Gex 64. Enter the Gecko. 16 megabits of pure entertainment.
Pure Gex.
You know, I've got that feeling. Could use some Gexual healing. Here you go, Alex.
Okay.
Developed by Real Time Associates. Oh, man.
Okay, Google. Search divorce lawyer.
Hey, it's cheaper than meatballs.
It's tail time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Dana Gould is back as Gex the Gecko. We played the original Gex so long ago, but now it's time to finally see the sequel. This was released as Gex Enter the Gecko on the original PlayStation, and it was later ported to N64 as Gex 64, which is what we're playing. Now this port lacks FMV, it's hugely cut down in terms of voiceover lines, unfortunately, so he doesn't talk as much in this one.
Oh, damn.
But I did promise people in our Discord that we would play the PlayStation Gex Enter the Gecko at some point. We have to.
We do.
I guess it starts you in a hub world. There seems to be some kind of James Bond parody going on. I don't think you can get past that gate. It's just telling you stuff you can do. There was a TV back at the hub.
Alright, time to go watch some TV.
I agree, Sasquatch. We do need a Gexosity slider. Much like the Bubsy talking meter. Botman says, as a trade-off, all the voice lines in this game are suited to each level, unlike the PlayStation version where they just kind of said whatever. Oh yeah, go to Toontown.
The tongue.
Oh, cool. You actually get to select your mission here, huh?
Let's go.
This is just Mario.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Hey! I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm Gex here.
Alright, so look, colors. Oh my god, green, brown, red. Holy shit, it's not just a gray prison.
We've been freed.
Some nice morphing textures there. That actually looks pretty decent. Do you get to beat up Bugs Bunny at the end?
God, I hope so. That rabbit's had that coming for years.
Yeah, suited to the level. Hey, forget about it. I have heard this is a cut down port. This is considered inferior to the PlayStation version. I think there is some bonus stuff in here that's not in the other ones, though.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Alright, you can grab on ledges with your tongue, of course. Oh, grab that bug. Lick it. You still got a tongue? There you go. This looks okay. I've seen worse looking N64 games. In fact, we just played one.
We really did. Hey, that game was bad.
Perhaps there's an extra level based on the Titanic. Yeah, that sounds like something they would do.
I got Gexed. Alright.
And Smebs adds that extra level is actually all underwater, so good sign. Can you bounce on your tail? Yeah, there you go. That's what Gex is all about.
Wow, I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, Doom 64 is cool. The only bad thing about it is that it's way too dark. You gotta turn up the brightness on your TV for that one, but yeah, it's really decent, surprisingly.
What the fuck am I do I have to collect all the carrots, or...?
Maybe?
You done sure, baby, yeah!
Oh! Austin Powers reference!
Yes!
Oh, man!
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal something. I've played a lot of the original Gex. I played it so much I got the secret ending, in fact. But I've never played the other Gex games, so this is my first time seeing the 3D Gexes. And I'm so glad he does an Austin Powers impression.
It's the late 90s, baby. I wish he'd ask if, like, you were horny or something. Just something real nasty.
They'd have to censor that on Nintendo. It would be like, do I make you hungry, baby?
What's this guy? He's thirsty.
Put your tongue in his mouth.
Okay.
And we're now banned from Twitch.
Cool.
Look, I just wanted the gift shop in the bathroom.
Alright, how do I get up there? Let's see.
Yeah. Note that that's an Austin Powers impression, not multiple ones. He just does that one. Well, that's good to know.
Come on, man.
Anyone know what these cans are? Spinach? Really?
That makes sense. Popeye's a cartoon. Come on now.
Well, is he gonna eat it, or...? Oh yeah, Kefki, there was a 3D Gex game that had an anime stage. I don't know if it's this one, though.
Anime stage. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
In Gex 3, he had a human sidekick who was also his love interest. I believe she was from Baywatch. I forget what her name is.
Of course.
It wasn't Pamela Anderson.
Okay. Stop. There we go.
Oh, the human sidekick is in this game? Okay.
Hey, lady!
You know, children just love the shit.
They love Austin Powers and Jerry Lewis.
Austin Powers I can kind of see, but
Yeah.
Jerry Lewis.
It was at least recent. Alright, I think you have to find a remote in this level in order to exit, if it's anything like the first game.
Slowly turn the camera around. Arts.
More Kitten says a very cursed thing in that Gex is sapiosexual, but he thinks intelligence is tied to how many movie and TV quotes you know.
That would make sense why he loves Bubsy so much, then. Listen, maybe he's not sapiosexual, he's brand sexual.
Ooh.
If you can't make enough brand and humor references to movies and film and other kind of brand properties,
Too young to have a second childhood.
then he's
Hey,
just,
you said that in the first game.
then he's just too depressed, you know.
It's Bubsy's... I mean, it's Bugs Bunny's hole.
Oh, I love Bugs Bunny's holes.
It's Wabbit season. Oh, look at you!
I look good.
Get up close to the camera, I want to see you.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that beautiful Gex. It's that a reference to A Christmas Story? Am I just extrapolating too much? I think it is. It is a very pink bunny suit.
There's Elmer.
Oh, it's Elmer. He's a good man.
He is a good man. Well, I killed him. I killed a very
You
good
killed
man.
a good man today.
Well, someone had to.
Oh, you've killed one of 5 Elmers.
Oh my god. Free me. Free me.
Gex is a furry? Well, I guess he is fursuiting right now.
He is.
This looks decent. All the enemies are pretty well suited to the cartoon theme. It goes a little bit too direct in its references to Bugs Bunny, specifically saying Wabbit season. That's a little too on the nose, Gex. What I'm saying is you could use a little subtlety in your act. Class it up a little.
Gex
I
known
just wanted the gift
for...
shop in the bathroom.
Gex is known for his subtlety, his irreverence, his references to Foucault and things like that.
Sapiogexual. Well, I'm gonna stop looking at the chat for now.
Hey, Elmer, eat shit.
I will say your tail attack is pretty capable of dealing with enemies.
Oh yeah, I don't have to do shit, it's great.
Unlike Blues Brothers 2000, where it barely worked and it was like directly in front of you only.
Oh, there's a remote. Cool.
Do it. You beat the level.
Cool. That means you get to play next, so...
Am I gonna have fun? This looks good.
It's...
I'll play anything.
To be fair, that is kind of our motto. We will play anything. You've seen the shit we've played, y'all.
I'm willing to play any game after Blues Brothers.
Nobody killed Gex.
He's dead. He's dead as hell.
Well, they fucking killed him! The music is grating. Oh, let me just touch it down a little so you don't have to hear it constantly. Cool, it's starting at the beginning of the level, it looks like. Or
Well, hopefully that remote should still be there.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, it's at the TV.
Okay. You're still sliding off a lot of stuff, which is kind of a problem in these early 3D platformers.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Okay.
And then big carrots.
Wait, I want them.
Eat them.
Shit.
Delicious spinach comes from carrots.
Cool, we get to keep playing.
7 lives!
Yeah, you can't kill Gex. He will never die. He is immortal. Much like the Highlander.
Rambler's bringing up the possibility of a Bubsy 64. Would it have looked like this? I mean, the PlayStation 1, as we discussed in our recent Mario 64 video, was kind of tied to the PlayStation's limitations at the time. They hadn't really developed the kind of data streaming techniques they developed for Crash Bandicoot in later games. So maybe if they had more RAM to work with and a cartridge format instead of loading from a CD, maybe it would have looked like this. Things might have turned out a little bit different for old Bubsy.
I will find that TV. Pretty sure it's down this hole.
Avi says the collectibles are now TNT, so you're now 2/3 of the way there. Do you... Yeah, it looks like the collectibles change to different things after you get enough of them? How weird.
Look, I just wanted the gift shop in the bathroom.
Nope, I gotta kill him again.
Kill Elmer.
Tail time!
Oh yeah, it's tail time.
Alright, one more Elmer to kill.
Yeah, Dickie, that sign literally says Wabbit season. It's like they weren't even trying. Like, at least say Gex season, come on. That's not to say the first game was like the pinnacle of humor either.
I was gonna say, it's...
All making references to Scooby-Doo and shit. Okay, don't die. Get back down to that TV and
That's a
don't get hit by those things.
tall order, Danny.
Look, I just wanted the gift shop and the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had a Gex emote. Shit. Hell yeah. It is tail time.
Help! Help!
Oh my god, Alex. You're done. Give me that controller. You'll never work in this town again.
I'm so mad!
Alright, Alex has handed over control. I'm now
I
playing
handed over
Gex.
controls before I got really angry.
Wait a minute. Okay, something I noticed right away. This is not analog. Look at this. I can turn it a little bit, and when it gets to a certain point, he moves hard in a diagonal direction. There's no analog movement. So you use the analog stick. Is the movement at least analog? I guess a little bit. Not really. Wow, weird. Yeah, and you could totally use the D-pad to move too, and it has the exact same controls. That's odd. Wonder if the original game had analog. Did this come out for DualShock controllers? Anyone know?
Good question.
Would Cheech and or Chong report to the front desk?
What does that even mean?
It means weed.
Well, I know, but what weed does he...
He's talking about Jim Belushi's famous weed.
Do you think Gex only smokes celebrity-branded weed?
Yeah. He doesn't know it's all skunk weed. He's all like, oh, this is primo stuff, dude.
Okay.
And Jim Belushi's selling him like oregano.
I was gonna say, like, Mike Myers is selling him, like, just... He's just selling him grass clippings, literally, from his lawn.
Grass clippings. Can you zoom the camera out? I don't think you can. Alright, I was giving Alex a lot of shit, but this plays worse than it looked. First, the analog thing is really throwing me because he just kind of takes off in a direction when you tilt the stick just a little bit. Also, how do I get to that place where you were?
Do
I keep going this way?
Oh, where are you? You're going back towards the entrance.
Ah, damn it.
Yes, keep going that way, and then when you go, climb up the waterfall, and then... Yes, keep going that way till you hit the waterfall.
Boy George's pants.
What about Boy George's pants?
He wants to touch them. Okay, go that way. Go up the waterfall.
Uh-huh.
And then... Not that way, but then go right.
Okay.
Yeah, and then go up this platform that's gonna fall down.
Oh, there's a platform here. Okay, I got you. Let's do this.
It's tail time, baby.
It is tail time.
Gex does Gex-tasy. Thank you, Tyza.
Gex 4. Gex does all the drugs.
It's that PS2 Narc game, but it's just Gex.
Yeah.
Actually, could we mod in Gex to that game? You need to kill him.
Oh, I do.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Watch out for his bullets. Luckily, you should be able to tail them. To tail. Or not. Oh good, they just kind of disappear, so yeah, don't get hit by his bullets.
I'm whipping him. So to anyone who's played this, is there any point to the collectibles? I know it was mentioned that they change after you get a certain number. Do you have to get, like, a certain number to get a star or whatever?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. Check in chat, and Krungo says... oh yeah, Alphabet says something. There's a remote for getting like 100.
100?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
Like Mario.
We'll have to save that for our Gex 64 100% playthrough.
Krungo says, I know it's supposed to be Cartoon World, but this looks like every shitty N64 mascot platform.
Kinda does. It sort of looks like he's doing a Banjo-Kazooie parody.
Alright, get that remote, babe.
Man, wouldn't that be fun? A Gex that was making fun of different video games instead of old TV shows.
Oh my god, I'd love that.
That has a chance of actually being decent. And I've heard that Square Enix is licensing out its lesser-known properties to indie developers, so get on it.
Please make Gex where he makes fun of games.
And they're serious about it, too. They recently released a new Fear Effect, which they were doing nothing with. And that's on PS4 now.
Yeah, you go. Hell yeah, we beat a level!
Yeah!
Oh, you beat the level.
Alright, there's 3 red remotes, plus a ton of collectibles, plus a reward, plus a hidden one. So it's Mario 64 style. It's these small levels that are just densely packed with all these collectibles. Let's see if I can get to a different world yet. I still think this is better than Blues Brothers.
It is. I agree.
It looked better when I was watching you play it. Actually playing it reveals that the controls are kind of bad. Mostly the analog thing that's throwing me. Like, why even use the analog stick if... whatever.
Cool skull.
Let's go to Skull World.
Oh, it's horror.
Smell Razor.
Slip of the tongue.
Starring Spinhead. Survive the Haunted Mansion. Let's do it.
It beats the Matterhorn. What are you gonna do?
Youthless says Gex would totally be a Fortnite streamer.
Yes, he would be. Oh man, a Gex sequel where he's just a streamer.
Oh my god, a Gex sequel where he is a streamer.
Yeah.
And he's transported into all the game worlds of the games he's been playing.
Gex takes on Fortnite.
Come on, this is like, please.
I'd love to see Dana Gould skewer Fortnite. Give it what is coming to it.
I want to see Gex do a shitty Fortnite dance, except it's like the chicken dance or something.
Yes.
Someone do this.
Oh my god, I just want to see this Gex model do a Fortnite dance. That would... that is the thing that would end society as we know it. Boy, this camera sure has a mind of its own.
Tiki asks, has Gex ever dabbed? Yes, of course.
Oh, he'll dab. In Gex 4, all of his moves are dabs.
I really do want to see Gex as a streamer transported into the hell world of video games, and he has to escape. Instead of remotes, he can get, like, I don't know, Elgatos! Or bits. Bits works too.
He has to get enough bits to pay the rent. Oh no, too real.
Listen. I don't know if I'm Gex or not. I do wisecrack a lot, and I do constantly reference old, uncared for properties that no one gives a shit about, no one understands unless they're like...
You could be a Gex for a new generation.
Oh, don't. Okay, I'll do it.
It's gotta be you, it can't be anyone else.
Okay, I'm gonna
Certainly not Dana Gould.
I'm gonna be Gex, the streamer, for the new generation. I need to get a Gex voice here. Unfortunately, I can only do one voice, so... I hope you all like the world's worst New Yorker accent, because that's literally
Well,
all I
he
can
does
do.
that like 70% of the time anyway, so it's perfect.
God, you're right! Oh my god.
You
It's
truly are the
perfect.
reborn Gex.
I'm sorry, everybody. But I'm Gex now.
Step into the light, it says. Yeah, I haven't mentioned it, but the camera just kind of swings around. I'm controlling it sometimes, but sometimes it just takes control and does what it wants.
Traffic Luxury 100 bits with decriminalized Gex work, thank you. We've got Gex is a cynical man who will do anything for cash. In that way, I am also Gex.
Under this old house.
Wow, at this old house reference.
Again, I can... Okay.
Maybe it loops back around. He's gonna make a Bob Ross reference, and it's gonna be timely. These people are streaming Bob Ross? These are my people!
It's more of an out there.
Oh! Oh, here we
toilet!
go. Let's put him on the toilet. Yeah, there we go. This is where you belong, Gex.
Yay! Yay! I'm so happy. It's almost as good as when the Blues Brothers were on a dumpster.
Hey, whoa! Not supposed to do that.
It beats the Matterhorn. What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, the British voices of Gex.
That's right. This game, Gex 2 and 3 were released also in Europe, but they had a different dub job. They had someone else doing the voice of Gex. That's something we're gonna have to explore at some point, because who could replace Dana Gould?
Who could replace Gex? King of television.
Beloved Simpsons ruiner, Dana Gould.
Jesus. Dana Gould's gonna hear this and get mad. We're gonna...
He can't dispute that, come on.
That's true.
Here he is on the toilet. I'm gonna wreck this toilet like I wrecked the Simpsons. Okay, I'm getting out of here.
Come on! Alright, we got let's see, Speedy Bree here, resubscribed to us. They've been subscribed to us for 3 months. Thank you so much.
Nice, thank you.
They subscribed with the message, "Sup, pals. Sup, Speedy. We are playing Gex 3D, and...
I am no longer miserable. I have a much greater appreciation for any game after playing Blues Brothers.
I hate that game. I really don't like that game. There is just something just so miserable about it. I know we talked about it earlier while we were playing it.
It's because it was a bad idea that not even the developers wanted to do, and it was reflected in the final product. That's legit what happened.
Poor fucking devs.
Sure give you a ton of lives in this game.
Yeah.
I guess that's good. Oh, Chucky. I think.
Halloween at Rip Taylor's.
Yeah, it looks like a thing Rip Taylor would do.
Rip Taylor just loves murdering people.
He's all confetti and Chucky dolls.
Oh, spooky.
Guess what time it is?
It's a tail time.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I can get rid of these.
You can only get rid of the ones that are green.
Oh.
Now I can get rid of the ones that are
Hey!
red.
What a
Try to
dick.
do it all over again.
What a terrible thing to do to a gamer. This game doesn't respect gamers, so I don't respect it.
It beats the Matterhorn. What are you gonna do?
Yep, what are you gonna do?
I'm sorry, watching you be tortured by this game is funny to me.
He smacks into walls and bounces off them. Oh, man. It's hard to reconcile the fact that superficially this looks decent. The graphics are good. There's a nice variety of environments to look around. And then you start to play it, and it does not play like you think it would. It just does not have that level of polish. Maybe the PS1's better? PS1 version? Oh, we're playing red light, green light.
Reminds me of Halloween at Rip Taylor's.
Yep, definitely like Rip Taylor.
Ah, he made it.
Good. That is the best Mona Lisa I've ever seen in my life.
That kicks ass.
Can I get a first-person mode? Oh yeah, look at that.
Beautiful.
Da Vinci's masterpiece.
Games are art. Okay.
Ah, here's Da Vinci's other masterpiece.
Ooh, a little spookier there. Yes, I love the Japanese Gex cover. Thank you.
Beats the Matterhorn. What are you gonna do?
It looks so cool and cute.
I did it, I survived the Haunted Mansion.
Nice.
We beat 2 levels of Gex 64.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, this doesn't meet expectations, but it's still it's still better than Blues Brothers.
It really is.
Is Blues Brothers going to be our new low? Is that going to be our family dog?
I don't know if it's worse than Darkwing Duck. We'll have to have that discussion later.
Oh, yeah. That is something to think about for sure. All right, have we opened another world yet, or shall we move on? This is perfectly decent. It could be a lot better. It's flawed in a lot of ways, but you can play it and have an okay time of it. Oh, look at this. Sonic Extreme.
Oh, that is cool.
I don't know, I want to do the Toon level again.
Do you wanna try it?
I'll do one more life.
Okay.
And then we'll move on.
Well, we got the hunters. We need to whack the 5 purple mushrooms. Think you can do that?
Let's do it.
Alright, kick those mushrooms' ass. Show them what for.
Forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it. I'm Gex. I almost call myself Bubsy.
A Bubsy Gex.
Well, they're dating or whatever. So,
They're
congratulations. They're so fucking married.
Either that or living in sin.
Listen, I just wanted, I want to think of them in a loving relationship, but I don't want to think of them, like, doing sinful things. That's a hellish thought.
Well, it goes with the territory. You know I'm right.
I hate that you're right.
Oh, we gotta get the collectibles from the beginning. Screw that. More purple mushrooms. Where are they?
They're,
God, how great would it have been if this was a Mario 64 parody? Right?
that would have been pretty funny.
Young to have a second childhood.
Maybe they were afraid of Nintendo.
Oh, I bet they were.
A lot of people were back then. Well, I'm not afraid.
You're afraid of nothing. Well, they want you to climb up, so...
I fear nothing, especially not you, Nintendo.
Thanks for constantly saying that. Like, Danny is just cheating God here by...
Cheating God.
I don't know. Okay, you need to climb up that way.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh my gosh. You got 2.
I wonder what my opinion of this would have been if I hadn't played Blues Brothers 2000 immediately before.
Probably a little more even-handed.
Probably. I might have been like, this ain't so great.
Look, I just wanted the gift shop in the bathroom.
Electric Boogaloo, his favorite movie in the Austin Powers series is, of course, Goldmember.
That one fucking...
I'm surprised he doesn't say, I want gold!
I think the saddest fact I can think of about me is that I saw every Austin Powers movie in the theaters.
Oh, me too.
Goldmember. Oh, that's...
Yep, even Goldmember.
Oh, we're sad.
That's another film series I saw with my mom.
Did I see that with my mom or on my own? Oh, that's so sad. But yes, I did see Goldmember in theaters, and I remember thinking, wow, this kind of sucks.
Yeah, I thought, well, that series was good while it lasted. I think that's enough Austin Powers for now.
Enough Austin Powers for me, thank you.
Hey, they say they're gonna reboot him.
Are they really?
Yep.
How can you reboot this magical man?
Well, he only gets more relevant as time passes.
There's nothing people like more than parodies of 60s spy films done in the mod style.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Hey, checkpoint.
Meanwhile, the sequel we should get, The Love Guru 2, of course that won't happen.
No! Okay. Danny is trying to make a humor joke, but remember when we tried to watch it?
Yeah, it was bad.
We didn't finish it.
No.
We're very few films we haven't finished, and that was one of them. That and it joins the illustrious ranks of Star Paws and
Star Paws was shit.
You
Just unredeemable shit.
do you still get mad when you think about Star Paws?
I do.
I do too.
I didn't know the bottom of the barrel that movies could get to before I saw Amazon Prime free movies. That is a new low for sure.
There's some really... No, never reboot The Love Guru. It's
I'm saying 2019, we could put Love Guru 2 up against You Don't Mess with the Zohan 2. And it would be a new generation of comedy reborn. Finally, America could learn to laugh again. Oh, tonight's news brings you news of Gex 64, film at 11. Oh, it's supposed to be Western music.
Yeah. The mushrooms have, like, disappeared.
Yeah, I guess they kind of forgot about the mushrooms.
Well, it happens.
Oh, don't touch the cacti.
Got it.
Watch out for those, what was it, man-eating jackrabbits?
Man-eating.
And killer cacti?
Yeah.
Hey, I feel like I'm trapped in Boy George's pants.
Yikes. What was Boy George doing around this time? Was that when the incident occurred?
Was that Boy George?
Or was that George
You're
Michael?
thinking George Michael!
God damn it! I keep mixing them up constantly on stream.
Listen, they're both 80s gay icons, but they're not the same.
You can't convince me they're not. Fuck ass. The game tried to bleep me out, but
Danny's saying fuck ass, so you know it's a good game. And again, these are authentic fuck asses. Danny doesn't,
I am nothing if not an authentic fuck ass. Oh no. No!
Or Chong, report to the front desk.
we still have another game to play, and it's like...
Yeah. Well, I have one more hit to go, so let's end this life. I guess these levels progress decently. I mean, there's a couple of different points that split off from the beginning part of the level, and it eventually evolves to be something different. So that's good. It's not just all the same tile set. Overall, I think this is what you would expect from a mascot platformer. No more, no less. It at least looks like it would be better than the average mascot platformer, but it's not. It still has the same failings that a lot of them do.
I'm mad.
Only it has
I'm
Gex.
trapped in Boy George's pants.
Yep, Boy George's pants. I know. I know, Gex.
Did Boy George even wear tight pants?
Look him up.
Am I looking up Boy George's pants? Yes, I fucking am.
Hey, I did it.
Hey, congrats.
I've done it.
A lot of tail later.
Okay. I think I'm ready to move on. Gex 64. It is okay.
Alright, I'm looking at a picture of Boy George, and his pants look normal.
Gilligex Isle! Okay, no, I gotta go here first.
Danny!
Just for a little bit. You know, before starting the 3D platformer ranking thing, I thought we'd have to play a little bit more of these games than we typically play 2D mascot platformers. Because by this point there was story, there's tutorials. You gotta invest more time in these games to really see what they're all about. But I think I'm getting a good picture of what Gex 64 is all about.
Hey, Boy George's pants seem to be normal to me.
Well, tell Dana Gould.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Also, man, Boy George still at it, looking good.
Hit the blue fireballs. Oh, it's a boss. Let's do it.
People talking about Gex, how he's only making fun of gay celebs. That's not wrong! He certainly is. It's Rip Taylor and...
Yeah, you're right.
Talking about fucking Gex's internalized homophobia. Alright, next game. Oh good.
I gotta beat this boss though.
Yeah. Why are they saying...
It makes sense that he would be homophobic, only to ironically turn out to be attracted to Bubsy.
Oh, big. Austin Powers. You know what? Austin Powers is for straight people only. I'm sorry.
Agreed. I don't think anyone's gonna argue that point.
I'm sorry. If you're straight, then Austin Powers is your icon. He's who you worship, and he's who you have to think about constantly. It's just how it goes. I'm sorry to all people in our audience who are
I
straight.
feel like I'm trapped in Boy George's pants.
Okay, I don't see what to hit here. Oh, no, wait, I get it. I get it.
Sucks.
I got you.
Hey,
I want to hit this other guy over here.
Okay.
Ugh.
Sucks.
This is kind of a shitty boss battle, yeah. Oh man!
Fuck's sake!
There we go. Right on the money.
Blab is disagreeing about Austin Powers being a straight icon. A lot of the beautiful straight people in our audience will not claim him, and I don't blame you.
Nobody wants him. Nobody wants to claim him as an icon.
Someone has to claim. I'm sorry, but the rule...
Think of the poor, lonely Austin Powers just sitting there waiting to be claimed by some community, and nobody wants him.
Does anybody want him? Can the speedrunning community take him?
It's speedrunning icon Austin Powers.
Someone needs to take him.
I don't know why I'm so entertained
People
by that
want
idea.
you to give up.
I got him! Got him! Did it. See, y'all thought I couldn't do it. I knew. I believed in myself.
Chat hated this, by the way.
Well, let's move on. I'm glad these games have made such a good impression on everyone.
Let's see. Cool Coyote says Austin Powers is abandoned by straights and by God. Yes, if you're British, you have no. I'm not. That's not nice to British people. All right, thank you, the Ultimo, who gave us 1,000 bits and said no one lives forever is better than Austin Powers. That's true.
Agreed. Good point. And thank you.
Thank you very much. And Trough of Luxury says, unclaimed, the Austin Powers story. Everyone's so happy you quit.
Now let's go ahead and play the dang Goemon game. Yep, Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. Oh, in Europe it was actually called Mystical Ninja 2, making it a sequel to the Super Nintendo Mystical Ninja game. Now, real Goemon fans, the Goemon heads, they know that there's like a billion Goemon games in between this and the Super Nintendo one. They made at least 4 on the Super Famicom alone. Oh, sweet! Going now. Alex is pumping his fist.
Yes.
We will Ganbare.
Yes, this is by the guy who sang the DBZ themes.
I thought these sound familiar. I was trying to think of where I heard him from, but alright.
Kronko caught it. It's Hironobu Kageyama.
Damn, that is awesome. Well, let's play a good game. This is Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. Alex, you want to do the honors?
Yep.
Alex still has a Google image search for Boy George. Boy George.
Boy George! Now who can talk good?
I'm a fan of Boy George.
Ah, God. Yeah, let me go back to everyone's favorite, Gamer Mickey.
Gamer Mickey.
You love Gamer Mickey. Gamer Mickey.
The most cursed Funko Pop.
Chat's just saying Boy Gerg.
Boy Gerg. Now this game, I rented back in the day, and I quite enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with this game. I haven't played it since, though. Oh, those Goemon boys are at it again. And Ebi Sumaru lost his shirt.
I was gonna say, Sumaru's just naked.
Oh, it also sounds like it's, you've taken all your clothes off!
What?
Alright, this is already better than the other two games put together. Well, I was going to say, it started raining in the real world outside, so just as a warning, if we suddenly disappear, our power went out. As it did earlier today, just through a minor rainstorm.
Yeah.
Our power just goes off at the drop of a hat.
Well, I was editing too.
Yeah, poor Alex lost a lot of edits.
Luckily, I got him.
Wow, this game had an actual budget. Can you imagine? People talking about all the different Goemon games. Yep, there were multiple for Game Boy. There was, yeah, as someone said, the gritty reboot for the PS2. This flashing is unpleasant.
Very, actually.
Look at that guy.
Ah, yes! Evil anime laugh! Good!
The evil Ojo-sama.
That's very pretty hard.
Yeah. Well, the game's got all the right ingredients. All it needs is Dana Gould.
And, I was gonna say, it needs Gex.
Yeah.
And it needs the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, it needs Elwood. Well, this track is from the Super Nintendo games.
Same.
No Cool Coyote, this definitely needs Austin Powers.
Yeah. He needs to be like, fancy a shag, Ebimaru, or whatever. He'd ask Visumaru, whatever. He's asking him for a shag either way.
Yeah. Fun fact, Ebi Sumaru and Gex are both sapiosexuals.
Like, you have to be this intelligent to
Alex,
see my ass.
Alex held his hand up above his head for some reason.
Oh, I'm not fucking... I'm not smart. I'm not... I don't know. I can't see myself as being attracted to sapiosexuals. Maybe dumbass sexuals. Shout out to you all out there. Okay, where do we go? Can I turn the camera? No.
The front door is right in front of you. Oh, you can change characters.
There we go. Yeah, the C buttons.
Alright, so if this isn't like any other Goemon game, it's divided up in between town segments and action scenes. This is where you buy items and get information, and people talk about UFOs. Now, a while back we played Goemon's Great Adventure for N64, which is a sequel to this game, and it's real different. Instead of being a 3D platformer, it's a 2.5D one, and it actually has co-op.
Okay, what's next door? Because the pipe maker left. It's just a cooking pot over there.
But this one, they just went full 3D. They decided that was the direction to go. The aliens! Alright! Wait, who turned this into a King of the Hill game? Do you play as Bobby? I hope you play as Bobby.
Okay, this is the empty house. And let's check here.
Doseku says the music in this game is dynamic, and it changes depending on whether you go into a dungeon or other environments. That's cool. I like when games do that.
Same. Whenever I see bad shit, I can't help but take a look. It's why I haven't deleted my Twitter account. Okay, so there's a commotion outside.
Okay, we all agree there should be a King of the Hill 3D platformer, for sure.
Agreed.
For sure. I think there was a King of the Hill game, but it was like a bowling game or something.
They got colonized.
Oh, man. Wait a minute. Is there some kind of political undercurrent to this game?
Hey, Gramps.
Gramps don't have time for your UFO stories.
Okay, what's over here? Oh, they didn't like that.
Yes, Tave, the Impact song is great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in this game. Can you go out that front gate? Thanks, dude.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, there you go. Let's get some action.
Cool.
It sure is.
That sucks.
To be continued. That's how I talk. To hear the rest of my story, come back later.
Well, there's a bunch of stars here.
Can you pick them up?
Let's see. I don't have the chain.
No, you gotta have the chain pipe.
And that pipe maker left. Alright, turn around so I can go over here. No. Let's get out of here. And then go out the other door.
Hey, Arnold Rimmer, you don't know. Anything's possible. They did announce, well, they didn't announce, but a patent was revealed for the N64 Mini today. We're speculating on whether this game could be on there. Konami actually is willing to play ball in terms of licensing, so I wouldn't count it out. They did have Contra 3 and Castlevania 4 on the SNES Classic. And I hope they play nicely with Sony so we can get Symphony of the Night and Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation Classic. Oh, here we go. We got some action now. Now, I think this is more brawler-oriented than most platformers, but there is a lot of platforming. I do remember that. And I do remember that's why I stopped playing the game when I rented it, because the platform eventually got too tough. It's still a really fun game, though, and really well designed. Man, it is raining.
Yeah, I'm amazed we're still up.
Hold out, electricity, please. We finally got to a good game.
Please.
Controls seem pretty decent in this. You're not really struggling with this like you were with Blues Brothers.
Oh yeah, it plays fine.
Wow, an actual video game.
Coffee, give me. Give me coffee. Oh no.
Huh, weird.
Okay. Sure.
Get you motoring.
I don't even.
So, what do you think this shop actually is?
A beer shop.
Probably. It's like a pub.
Sure.
Weirdly, the writing in this is pretty good. I like this. It's very entertainingly written.
Cool.
As in, they actually put even a little bit of effort into it.
Alright, let's see the map. That's not the map,
Goemon?
but I like that. Oh. Whoa, no, hold on.
Yeah, it looks like you can scoot around on the ground. I know you can do that in the Super Famicom ones.
Everybody?
Yep. Well, this is the best game of the night, for sure. For sure.
Wow. That's not worth it, but it was worth it.
Caught you scooting.
Alright, let's see the map.
Yep, hump your way to the future.
Okay, Okay, cool.
Oh, they say to change to Ebisumaru and then do the crawl.
Oh my god. Okay.
I bet that's delightful.
No. Oh, they won't let me. I think I have to go inside a building to do it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Holy shit, it's got a map. Showing the exits, that's handy.
Oh, I gotta change.
I guess you gotta go back to town.
Coins and pipe. Okay, that takes the map away.
Okay, you have to also die at some point because Inari Fox says this has a really good game over screen. I know the one in Goemon's Great Adventure was just extremely surreal. So I have high hopes for this one.
Wow, this game is good. Hey, I really like this game.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. The map especially is a nice touch because most N64 platformers back then, they didn't bother. Mostly because these levels were already pretty small to begin with, but, you know, it helps having a guide of where to go.
I know where I'm going, but it's cool. I'm in the biggest mountain!
Fuji-san. Well, you better climb Mount Fuji.
I'm gonna climb these ladders. Screw this whole mountain climbing business. Oh, that's a platform. That's cool.
Try pushing the down C button.
Oh,
There
that's
you
the
go.
button! Oh, no.
Okay, now crawl.
Okay.
Crawl is our man, Ebisumaru.
Video games are good.
You know,
again, they're very
I wasn't even expecting that, but yeah, that's good. It's a piece of heart container, I guess. I like his run cycle too, that's amazing.
This is good, everybody. Thank you for recommending this. This is very good. Oh my god, get up here, dude!
I also like that this game has way more personality than what we played before, which is kind of ironic because Gex is like considered to be all personality. He's like too much personality. And yet this game, it has more charm to it.
This game is very charming.
They put more thought into how the world and the characters look. There's a lot of good consistency there. I guess Gex was intended to have kind of a patchwork feel because of all the worlds you're going to, but it still just ended up looking like kind of a generic 3D platformer. Whereas this looks good. And then there's that. You can't argue with that. I even like the way they're doing the typical climb a mountain challenge, which is pretty much standard since Super Mario 64 did it. They took a little bit of a different approach, but it's cool. Killer Slinky!
That's Slinky's jackass.
You can do it. Run, Ebby! Run! CrabDev puts it best, I think. This is the funny, charming friend of yours instead of just the annoying douchebag.
Yeah.
Oh, you've wounded Gex with your accuracy. Poor Gex.
Gex is gonna be posting on his AD tonight.
Retro pals were mean to me. Said Austin Powers wasn't funny. What do they know?
Said Austin Powers was for straight people.
I'd never been so owned in my life.
I'm sorry, you should probably play the game, but I'm having a lot of fun. So.
No, this looks good. And right away they give you a nice goal, like right at the beginning. It's all like, first thing you do, climb Mount Fuji. No big deal.
Wait, hold on. Doing this
Yeah, there
right.
you go. The way people were hyping that up, I thought it would be some kind of lewd crawl or something, but it's even better. That just rules.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be impressed with my walking.
Do you have a good pipe?
Yes.
Oh, hook shot. Okay, well you gotta go back to those star blocks then.
Yeah. Or you have to go back.
You gonna give up the controller?
I don't want to, but I think it's only fair that I
want
do.
to play the video game. It looks
Okay.
fun. Thank you.
I was gonna say.
Alright,
I know Mom said you can play Xbox.
Mom said I could play Xbox. Alright, just in terms of Alex's playability, I'd say this is the best game so far. It's the best in terms of accessibility. Oh, he's got the he's got an edge animation like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Walk slow, by the way.
Yeah, sorry.
I was no. I was asked by chat. Chat asked you to tell me to walk slow, so now you have to try to walk slow. But I don't know how to walk slow. Oh my god! Thank you for the recommendation.
He swims through the air. See, okay, this is the difference. Look at this. This is analog movement. You can move in different angles and directions when you push the analog stick. Unlike fucking Gex. Alright, how do you do the most important move?
There you go. Thank you for the Smaru gift, Arcade Punk.
Oh, that's excellent, thank you. That captures his essence. I'm going on now.
Good.
Yeah, even though I eventually got stuck, I do remember having a lot of fun with this game when I rented it. It really stuck out to me, and I rented a lot of shit N64 games, so it would take a lot to stick out in my mind.
Oh, looks like the Boogaloo gave us bits and I did not notice. Apologize there. Thank you. I was too busy playing
Too busy
games.
gexing it up. Thank you.
Too busy gexing it up. But thank you.
Some nice explosions when you kill enemies.
You know what, Krungo? I will be adding the Ebi Samaru crawls to the Retro Pals intro.
It's pretty good.
It is. Especially now that we've got Mascot Fridays as part of our repertoire.
Mm-hmm. Is that French?
It's Gex.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got that chain thing now. Okay. Hey, here's a hint. Don't jump in the water.
Got it. Where'd you go?
Ah, these big, smeary N64 textures.
I love them.
In that video we did about Mario 64, I made sure to highlight just how small these textures are.
They're tiny!
It was something like the Mario 64 grass texture that makes up like 60% of the ground in that game is like 16 by 16, and they just stretch it. And somehow it comes out looking okay. I guess because of the N64's anti-aliasing. Kind of its big claim to fame. People give the N64's visual shit, and it's well deserved, but some games do look genuinely good. They just have to put a lot of effort into the art style. Work within the console's limitations, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is this a bathhouse? Can I take a bath? Oh no, this is... I don't know what this is.
This is... Well, whatever's going on there, it's not for you, man.
Well, y'all have fun. Let's go use that hook shot. Do you remember where that was, the star blocks?
It was... yeah, that way. Or was it where you were?
Well, I got a map.
Yeah. Okay, I have to talk to the Plasma Fortune Teller, apparently. You have to talk to the Plasma Fortune Teller.
Okay. Thanks for the hint, I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
Any idea where that person is? Viva Oedo.
Let's see.
Wait, what? It's magic. Same. Oh, now I'm hungry.
Damn.
Yep. You got aliens. Oh, I want pizza. I wonder if they were directly referencing the fact that they have limited animation frames. Maybe. It's just a sushi store. I want no sushi.
Okay, so the castle is where you need to go as well. So try to go back to where those blocks were, and you should be able to.
Okay, let's do that. Shit, now I just want to play this for real after the stream.
Yeah, right?
This is a decent-ass game.
You should get to where those blocks are, but I gotta say, the cat's starting to protest.
Mm-hmm.
She does that anytime we run long. She's bless her heart.
Yeah, you can probably hear her at the door right now.
There you go. Okay, this way.
Yeah. Alright, let's use that pipe. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Controls work well in this game.
Does
And there's
it?
some pretty complex platforming, too. I'm impressed. Good job, Goemon. You did indeed ganbare.
He really did, and for that I'm proud. Oh, they really fucked up the castle.
Just a normal bridge.
Ah, that's right, Shax. Yeah, we're hogging the TV, and Tess wants to watch her simulcasts anime.
Oh, yeah. Our cat's all about that anime.
Man, she likes anime and cat videos.
Her favorite YouTube channel is Maru, by the way.
It really is.
She will watch hours of Maru.
I have come in and just watched Danny just doing other stuff, but like he'll be on the computer and Maru will be on, and Tess will just be transfixed.
Yeah, I leave the TV on for her.
Yeah, while Danny works, he's always got like cat videos running. She's always just transfixed, like cats. So close.
I could probably aim this, right?
Oh.
Oh man, it's lightning.
Hey!
Spooky.
Texas thunderstorm, yeehaw!
Did it.
Nice.
Alright, good. Now, I know if you were a speedrunner, you could do this in record time, but I'm just a noob.
Yeah, Danny only speedruns, Super Pitfall 2.
I do more than just Super Pitfall 2.
I'm sorry, you're...
That is what I'm known for, but... You know me, they call me the Super Pitfall guy.
Citricola mentions, my cat loves speed skating, but she runs to the TV and tries to catch the skaters. That's good.
That's adorable.
That's so good.
Cats are great.
Cats are fantastic.
Alright, so I guess this is what counts as a standard action stage here in this game. A lot of very small rooms that are interconnected. That makes sense. Very standard design for the time, but it's all about what you do with it. More keys.
I believe in you, Danny.
Okay, I gotta know, is there camera control? I don't think there is.
No, there's...
Man. It's kind of bizarre that there's a 3D platformer without some kind of camera control. Usually they at least attempt to do that. Maybe they just didn't think it was necessary.
Ah, yeah, I forgot. Danny's beautiful virtual highlight speedrun.
Oh yeah.
Can't forget that.
My other claim to fame.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta run that again.
I really do. That was really good.
Mr. Elephant. Oh. Oh, look at that.
Fancy.
It's all a Link to the Past style. See, this is a game. This is how you do a game. Just listen to the masters at Konami circa 1997. Certainly not modern Konami.
Yeah, please don't take suggestions from them. Oh, so close.
Oof. Oh, man. Okay.
No!
Okay, good.
Okay,
We're
good.
saved.
I believe in you, Danny!
Make the
Okay.
damn jump, Goemon. Fuck.
Back on that turbo.
Turbo?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go with it. Alright.
Screw these enemies. It's a speedrun now. I like all the different enemies. They really fit the theme well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're fighting freaking tatami mats now? It's bullshit.
There's so many keys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're just like, I'm not even gonna bother with this room.
Yeah, screw that room. Yeah, dividing up these levels into short, compartmentalized rooms really makes sense for this kind of game. First of all, it helps you keep track of where you're going so you don't get lost. I guess the tile sets here do make this look pretty similar, but the designs are such where each room is distinct.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna beat you with those flowers.
I will beat you with my smoking pipe.
Yeah, you can put the flowers in the smoking pipe.
Oh, yeah. I don't smoke flowers. This pipe is just for opium, Alex.
Oh, you're right, sorry. Opium's made from flowers.
Go on.
It's made from poppies.
Poppies. Oh boy, here we go. Oh man! Oh, I got owned. Oh, that doesn't take a life though. That's nice. Oh no! Stop doing that. Maybe I should kill those enemies. Maybe they're kind of a problem. Okay.
Oh, with hell with the mallet, nice.
Eh. Do I have to jump and do it? I might have to. Yep, did it. Just barely. Alright, what's behind this gold key door? Nothing?
Wrestling mat? Oh.
Yeah, let's wrestle. Those enemies do look delicious.
They really do.
Never stream hungry, folks. I just ate. What
I
am
was
I
gonna say
doing?
you ate! We had fajitas! It was really nice!
Yeah, well, You know my motto, stay hungry.
Alright. Where's this freaking gold ring?
No, you can still throw money. Don't do that. It costs money. Am I gonna beat this level?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I've gotten a pretty good impression of this, and it's a positive one. Because Goemon, I like Goemon. He's an okay guy, you know.
He's fine.
You don't need to boil him in oil. Come on, what are you thinking?
Just seems like a mean idea. Ooh, there's a place. With it.
I don't have a key though.
Are you sure? Damn. So you need to find a way to give him a game over so we can see the game over screen.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Can he get smashed a bunch of times? Will that like make him die? Like if you like were underneath one of the smashing things?
Or better yet.
You're just gonna finish the level, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, it takes a while to drain your health in this game. Not sure if we'll see that game over. Still, look at this decent variety of platforming here. There's all these different enemies they introduce every couple rooms. A lot of key collecting and searching for stuff.
Danny likes to collect keys.
That's me. I've got a whole box of them. Other people's keys.
That's weird.
Some people say it's illegal. I say it's a hobby.
Oh, you're almost dead.
Yeah, kill me. But I got 2 more lives after this. Well, let's talk about this game.
Okay.
It's good.
It is good.
It is a fun romp, as they say. A lot of games didn't really make the transition to 3D all that well, kind of infamously back in the day. Goemon's not one of them. This game is quite decent. It's still pretty similar to the old games, keeps a lot of the same formulas, they just moved it into 3D. And while it's a little bit different than the 2D games, it still has that same flavor, you know? What kind of flavor would you say this game has, Alex?
That smooth platformer taste.
That smooth platformer taste.
Alright, just...
That one that you love. Yeah, there's the key over there. I could beat this level if I wanted to, but I don't want to.
No.
It's time to wrap this up before the thunderstorm cuts us off.
Yeah.
So, this is the best game we played?
Definitely.
I feel pretty safe saying this is the best game we played tonight.
It is.
This is a darn good game. And I'm looking forward to giving Goemon's Great Adventure another try. Wait, did we rank that on the other platformer list, come to think of it? I think we might have.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for telling us to get the game over screen. This is good.
That is impressive.
That is excellent. That is an A+.
I'm gonna say goodbye. What do you think they're gonna do?
Hope it's good. Oh, they're crying now. Look what you did.
Remember Konami? Good times.
do.
Good times. Well, those are some video games that you made us play. Some of them I enjoyed, some of them I didn't, but we're enriched for playing as much Blues Brothers 2000 as we did. Somehow we are enriched.
We're a little enriched. Not much. We're only about as enriched as, like, I don't know, a slice of Wonder Bread. It's kind of pushing it.
Those are enriched.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get some music here. Gonna get some nice background music for our ranking. If you're new to the show, this is where we rank all the platformers we played. We've got this grand master list consisting of, what, 3-4 games?
For the 3D one, yes.
Yeah,
It's got 1, 2, 5 games. 5 games.
We're still on the ground floor as far as 3D platformers are concerned, but gotta do it. Gotta rank these platformers before we get a big, beefy list that impresses everyone. Makes them think that we're cool. Because that's our goal here. Being cool.
Being very cool.
Alright, so here's
Let's do it.
an exercise for you. Every week we ask everyone in our chat to participate along, say what you thought about the games. In particular, if you thought these games were better or worse than Bubsy. Usually that doesn't apply to 3D platformers because so far Bubsy 3D is the worst platformer we've played. So I ask you, the folks, the people, based on what you saw, Blues Brothers 2000, is it better or worse than Bubsy's 3D? Bubsy's 3D. Bubsy's 3D World. Pretty sure I know the answer, but I just want to ask for the, just for the sake of research.
Dog IRL, we're not ranking them together because of how different they are, and I'm seeing a lot of Devil Bubsies, and because it's just a little bit easier to delineate them and stuff like that.
Wow, some people said better. In fact, quite a few people said better.
Oh, this is a mix.
I'm looking at like a 50-50 mix here. Wow, this is a more difficult choice than I thought. Well, Bubsy 3D made me angry, but anger is an emotion. Blues Brothers 2000 just depressed me. I guess depression is also an emotion.
It felt like a bowl of oh god. It felt like watery grits that you get at like a hospital or an institution, and you're just like, I'm eating this and I'm consuming it, but I don't like it, but it's not like...
It's nourishing technically, but... Feltemp said it's technically better than Bubsy 3D, but less interesting. I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess control-wise, it did control like a typical 3D platformer. It had analog control. It had objectives, like you would expect from a 3D platformer. Whereas Bubsy 3D was really stripped down. It was among the first 3D platformers, so they didn't know what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's not to say that Blues Brothers 2000's developers knew what they were doing, but... I don't know. Should we rank it above Bubsy 3D?
I'm seeing a lot of good arguments for worse. Arnold Rimmer says, I guess with Bubsy 3D, they were actually trying. Blues Brothers 2000, the developers were upfront about not caring.
That's an important point. Yeah, Bubsy 3D, they genuinely thought that since there were so few 3D platformers, that they would have stood out just by being a 3D platformer. They didn't know that they would release a month after Mario 64, and that kind of worked against them. Yeah, whereas we said Blues Brothers 2000, the developers plainly hated it, so much so that they went to the press right afterwards, and EGM published this tell-all feature about it.
Citricola says, Bubsy 3D is someone crashing into your car. Blues Brothers 2000 is your car not starting on a Friday after work.
Which is preferable? I don't know.
Blab also said, Bubsy 3D was an actual game. Blues Brothers 2000 was more like a loose assemblage of shitty minigame puzzles.
That is also true.
Puzzle rooms, I should say. Yeah.
My God, this is a legit argument. What are we gonna do?
GrabDev mentions Bubsy 3D had no use of Comic Sans with gradients, and 81 Rambler says Bubsy was trying something technically new, while Blues Brothers was largely just aping what came before it.
True. Yeah, and it did it badly. Unlike Bubsy 3D, it had the structure of 3D platformers to work with. It was obviously inspired by Mario 64 and all the other N64 platformers, and yet it did nothing with it. It was just like a cruel parody of those games, just being as miserable and joyless as possible.
Yeah, exactly, and Bubsy 3D at least had the courtesy of having cheat codes.
That is true.
I'm saying lower than Bubsy, I'm sorry.
My gut says lower than Bubsy.
Yeah.
However, a lot of people disagree.
I say lower. Bubsy 3D was bad. It was very bad. Hard to listen to, hard to play. Blues Brothers 2000 may have controlled better, but there was something so...
It was soulless, wasn't it? Bubsy 3D at least tried to have a soul.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't, but there was some effort there. Blues Brothers 2000 was an obligation and an unwanted one for everyone. I'm gonna go with my gut here. Sorry to the pro Blues Brothers people. Yeah, this is worse than Bubsy 3D. However, y'all made a lot of good points. I'm gonna have to consider that Blues Brothers 2000 is technically better than some of the 3D platformers we're going to play in the future. It's got some stuff going for it, just not much. Not much. Alright, on the brighter side of things, Gex 64. Hey, there was a good game. Playing that... escaping from that gray Blues Brothers prison and going into the brightly colored world of Gex 64 was like actually getting out of prison. You learn to appreciate the real world around you without being surrounded by gray walls. At the same time, it had a lot of problems. The analog control was weirdly not analog, which made it feel really off to me, and the camera just kind of did whatever the hell it wanted, whenever it wanted. At the same time, I was still able to get through a few levels. We managed to make a fair bit of progress, and it was occasionally frustrating, but I would say that was okay.
Okay. Well, chat's saying, let's see.
Okay,
Most folks are saying above Bubsy, but...
Here's the question. Is it better or worse than Croc?
That is what folks are saying. That's what folks are talking about.
Alright, pretend Croc is Bubsy for this, and give me a devil Croc or a Bubsy Bop. A Bubsy Bop! A devil Croc or
give me a Bubsy Bop, Danny.
Give me a devil Croc or a Bubsy Bop.
I don't even know where we are. Better than... I actually do think that between Croc and Sonic Adventure is a good place for it. And I'm seeing folks say that.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Croc, if you'll remember, still had those rotation-based controls, much like Bubsy 3D. It was way better than Bubsy 3D, I'll give it that much. It had some charm to it, decent, bright aesthetic, like you'd expect from a 3D platformer. I'd say Gex had a little bit more to offer. In the brief time we spent with it, we saw a lot more different environments compared to Croc, which just took place in this samey world from what I saw.
Yeah, I'm seeing mostly better than Croc, Angel Croc.
Okay, let's put it above Croc. This is much easier. Yeah,
Listen,
I'm not willing to say it's better than Sonic Adventure, God forbid.
Croc may be more charming, but Croc was so unfun to the point of a lot of frustration to play for me, so...
Yeah, Croc was actually okay for the first few levels, I thought, and then it kind of ratcheted things up to where it didn't really work with the controls. Like, you'd really have to work to master them.
Who did Gex?
That would be Crystal Dynamics and Real Time Associates.
Oh.
Making their 3D platformer list debut. Real Time Associates are Nemesis, the creators of Real Monsters, Bug, and many other classics.
Well, Ides of Merch is offering to make us an Angel Gex and a Devil Gex, so...
Will Gex be our new bench line for this?
I mean, think Gex should be.
It's like, yeah, it's right in the middle, isn't it? There's games that are better than it and games that are worse, and it's got its positives and negatives.
Well, we do need more slots, so...
We do.
We do.
Okay.
Okay, we'll contact you.
Yeah. We'll be in touch. All right, so last
Midway
game.
published the N64 version of this game.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Did not know that. Thank you for the heads up there, Electric Boogaloo. Last but not least, Mystical Adventure. Mystical Ninja. I am...
Mystical Ninja starring Goemon.
I said that so matter-of-factly. God bless.
Mystical Adventure. It's okay, all these games had different names when they were brought over to the States, so there's no consistency. Legend of the Mystical Ninja, or rather, Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, even I don't know the name of it. Better or worse than Gex 64?
Well, seen tons of Angel Bubsies. Top of the list, takes the list, and Video Game King says just below Spyro the Dragon. Gravitas is between Jumping Flash and Spyro. I may put it above Spyro. I actually feel it should be above.
It was pretty fun. But
Spyro is really fun too.
Having played a lot of both, I would say Spyro edges it out just a little bit. This is one of the rare games where I think I will admit it is better than Sonic Adventure. It doesn't have as much gameplay variety. It doesn't have Station Square where you can talk to the news girl. It doesn't have the burger guy in front of the burger shop. But what it does have is actual good polished gameplay and lots of consistency, whereas Sonic Adventure lacks that, definitely.
Yeah,
so I would say
better than Sonic.
I would say at least better than Sonic. Better than Jumping Flash, maybe?
I think
so. Yeah, Jumping Flash was good, but it was among the first 3D platformers and was, just by definition, pretty limited. It did what it did very well, but it didn't do much, is the thing.
A lot of people are like, put it above... Some people are like, put it below Spyro, but some people are saying put it above Spyro. Some people are like, Spyro was too bland, and this had more personality.
That could also... You know what? The thing is, in the future, we're also going to be playing Spyro 2 and 3, and those games may be better than the original Spyro. So I wouldn't feel too bad about putting a game above it right about now.
I've seen a lot of folks say put it first, and that's how I've been feeling, either first or second.
I think y'all are winning me over. I think this is our new best 3D mascot platformer. Going once, going twice.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Top of the list, baby.
Now, when we play Spyro 2, that's a conversation there. I remember really liking Spyro 2. Oh yeah, good luck with that shit.
I gotta do this again. Alright, let's strip, not bold.
Yeah, let's strip.
No, Danny.
Let's be Ebisumaru. Let's get a discount. Alright, and your new best 3D mascot platformer of all time among the 8 that we've rated. It's Mystical Ninja starring Goemon for N64, published and developed by Konami. Congrats,
Technically
Goemon.
done by Konami Osaka, so I'll put that in.
Yeah, why not?
They deserve the credit. That would be Konami Computer Entertainment Osaka.
KCEO. Alright, well, that was a surprise. We have a new top of the list. We have a new game by which all other games will be judged, at least for the time being. This list is still very short, and next week we could very well play another game that's better than Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. But for the time being, that was a really impressive, in-depth game that managed to do 3D action really well, and it also has town sequences and stuff. It does it all.
And he was executed by being boiled alive.
And he was boiled alive. Amazing!
We're not boiling Spyro in oil, Krungo. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching, folks.
Yeah, that was fun. Alright, well, we've introduced the N64 to our 3D mascot platformer list, and it kind of ran roughshod over it. We have a new top-ranking game. We have a new bottom, even. Mm-hmm. Man, just emotions running high, and Gex64 right in the middle. It's just, it's so appropriate, really. I had my doubts about that lineup y'all picked tonight, but in the end, it turned out to work pretty well. Decent list, yeah. Decent lineup, I had fun.
It was good.
Let's end this.
Okay.
This is the end of the stream and the beginning of the weekend.
Yes!
Welcome to the weekend. We made it. We did it. Celebrating our first week of being partnered, and somehow we didn't screw everything up and cause Twitch to revoke our partnership.
Ow!
That'll happen in the future. Don't you worry. We'll find some way. For now, thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
We'll be back on Monday with Sega CD Monday. I think it's time to bring it back.
Yeah.
We got to do that thing. I don't know what we're going to play yet, but it's going to be good because it's a Sega CD game, and all Sega CD games are good.
That's true.
Patrons, and those who wish to become patrons, go to patreon.com/retropals. The newest post for $5 patrons consists of a poll. Next week's theme is Arcade Classic Compilations. Your choices: what was it called? Capcom Arcade Classics Volume 2, SNK Arcade Classics, Data East Arcade Classics, or Taito Legends 2. Right now, in our Patron Zone Discord, there is intense discussion over whether this should be Taito Legends 2 or Data East Arcade Classics. I've had a look at the votes so far. It is neck and neck, so any vote could put your chosen game over the top. It's up to you. It's in your hands. Whatever wins, we're going to play next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central, and it'll be fun. I gotta look for someone to host.
Alright, I'll give our ending spiel here. As Danny mentioned, if you do like our show, you can chip in $5 a month to our Patreon, and you will get to vote on all of our upcoming Wednesday streams.
Every single one of them.
Wednesdays are the ones you can vote on, and you can, we also have a YouTube channel where we post highlights and original scripted videos. That's youtube.com/retropals. We do have an original scripted video up from our new Nintendo 64 and N64 Chronicles series, and it's all about Super Mario 64, and it's good. And it features Bubsy 3D, so, you gotta love it.
I'm the Bubsy. I'm the Bubsy. Gotta love me.
You can also, if you would like to vote on our future Mascot Friday streams, go to twitter.com/retropalshq, and there you can see when we post our Mascot Friday polls, and you can also see when we go live, when we post updates to other things. It's a cool place. Go check it out.
Yeah, it's a cool place, and they say it gets cooler. Alright, it looks like our friend PJ DeCaesar he's had enough of ActRaiser 2. He's just playing casual ActRaiser 1 story mode, which sounds like a good time to me. Mm-hmm. That is a fun-ass game, and we gotta stream that sometime. So go wish him luck, or if not, have a good night, have a good weekend, and we'll see you later.
See you, folks.